Today, we're gonna be reading a K-pop fanfic, specifically NCT OG23. And then, what am I supposed to say? You're supposed to say... We just pressed the first one that we thought wouldn't be, like, romance, because, like, we just don't like reading that stuff in general. We just like more, like, the creative side, just to see if it's even gonna be creative. Yeah. We just want to give these writers a chance. Yeah. Wait, okay. We were supposed to read that. And it's called Neozone Population, 23 kids in there's 200 parts. And the average time reading the whole thing is 14 hours and 23 minutes. And then the introduction for this thing. And it's on Wattpad. And then the introduction is Johnny's parents own a cafe. And no, the 23 kids did not come with the lot. They were bonuses found along the way. So I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. Like, I don't know what they mean by lot. Like a parking lot? No. What? Like, they didn't come with him. Like, they just came in later. Like, while he was doing, like, something, I guess. I don't know. Why did it say did not come with the lot? Did not come with Johnny? Yes. And then, Limitless Cafe, the refugee of the ones in need and savior of all humanity. If you need help, go through the Limitless Cafe door and all of your troubles will disappear. So, I guess this is like a therapy cafe? Like, what does it mean by that? I don't know. Let's find out. Limitless Cafe. Johnny carefully placed the fondant sunflower he had created on the last cupcake. He had been put in charge of decorating using the tongs to pick it up and put the cupcake into the display case. First off, there's no, like, this whole sentence is 3 lines long. Yeah. And there's only 1 comma, but still. Okay. His parents had left the 12-year-old in control of the cafe for an hour while they went out to do something. Under normal circumstances, they would have been a dangerous decision. But it was their least busy hour of the day. And he had been helping in his parents' cafe ever since he could been trusted not to eat the treats. They had even allowed him to name the cafe, and a lot of the drinks and desserts sold, and the customers found it adorable. So I guess he named them in front of the customers before the store even opened for someone? I don't think it. But the Limitless... What was dangerous? Because since they left him in control, that's not dangerous. Well, because anything could have happened. Like, I don't think it's supposed to be related to that he's in control, but, like, someone could have taken it. No, I thought it's like that, because it's an exaggeration. That, because he was just gonna eat it. Or that. The Limitless Cafe was run by the 3 of them with the bare minimum of outside staff that always ended up being college students needing summer jobs. So Johnny being left in charge for an hour in the middle of the week was not going to be the end of the world. He started to clean up his workstation and inspect if anything else needed to be done when the bell above the door rang.
Oh, it's supposed to be him. No, it's his dad, I think.
No, it's supposed to be Johnny.
Okay. Welcome to Limitless. Oh, it's you guys.
It went back to what he was doing when he saw it was just his parents walking in, but his dad drew his attention to him and he cleared his throat. Johnny, I'm sure you remembered your cousins, Jade and Mark.
He just now noticed the two others standing next to his parents. The older of the two looking exhausted while the younger seemed ready to bounce off a wall at any second.
Johnny shrugged in response, recalling having heard their names, but nothing past that. They might have met as kids before his mom's sister split up over the world. That was probably it. Seeing them without their parents was strange and raised suspicion in his mind.
Also, like, how am I supposed to even know who's talking without saying it before?
I don't know why people do that. Like, they assume that you know what they're talking about. Just say who's saying it.
So, I think this is Johnny talking, so we've been talking with their parents a lot more. Oh, wait, no, that's the dad.
We've been talking with their parents a lot more recently, and both your aunts decided they wanted Jane and Mark to learn some responsibility and come work in the cafe. So from now on, they're under your watch and instruction.
If Johnny had been drinking water at that point, it would have been sprayed everywhere. He stared at his parents with wide eyes, waiting for either one of them to crack his mouth. Say they're joking and the two were just staying for a week or so to visit. That never happened.
What?
Why don't you... Wait, who is talking?
I think that's him.
Mom.
Oh my goodness, why do they say it after?
I don't even know if that's how actual songs
It just seems more right if you were gonna say it before the actual sentence so you can actually know who's talking. Why don't you go take them to your room and get them settled in? You boys can spend the day getting to know each other, and tomorrow you can start teaching them.
His mom instructed, nudging the two closer to Johnny, who was just noticing the suitcases they had next to them and the backpacks they were wearing.
How long are they staying? That's what he's saying, right?
No, that's what the mom is saying.
No, I think that's what the dad is saying. They're living with us now, so I suggest you let them get settled in. Your mom and I can handle the cafe for today.
Johnny sighed and hung his apron on the hook behind the counter, walking towards his room with the other two trailing behind him.
By room, his parents met the basement. The cafe was on the ground floor while his parents had their bedroom, office, and other house rooms above it, leaving him with the basement of the cafe all to himself. 8-year-old him had thought it was the coolest place to have his bedroom when they moved from Chicago to Korea, and he still stood by that. It was a lot bigger of a space than most had to themselves, and part of it was storage crates for supplies, but he thought that made it even cooler.
And now he had to share that.
Hi, I'm Mark. I'm 8 years old and I've lived in Canada all my life. I can play the flute. Wanna hear?
The hyperactive one spoke up in English, causing Johnny to question if he even knew Korean. What? He was not about to be his babysitter and teacher.
Oh.
Okay, this is it. He's been like that the whole plane ride.
The tired one whispered to Johnny in Korean as they walked down the stairs, but Mark was struggling under the weight of his belongings.
Jaehyun, right? He nodded. Can he speak Korean?
What?
It's...
I can't tell, that's why. Yes, sort of. Mark responded just to prove he could. And Johnny took a deep breath as he turned on the light. Cause he's 8. He only knew English.
No, I'm talking about that. Can he not speak English? Can Johnny and Jaehyun not speak English?
I don't know.
The basement was mainly empty aside from his bed, dresser, and whiteboard he had on the far end. The majority of his toys had been donated when they moved from Chicago. And it's not like he did much of anything else than help at the cafe. You can put yours. Wait, who?
I think it's him.
You can put your stuff anywhere. I'm sure the parents will get you guys a bed or something later on. Jaehyun placed his suitcase and backpack near the wall in a neat pile, while Mark threw his down by the stairs in a heap. That's right.
No, I think that's Johnny saying this is your room.
Why would he question it?
I don't even know.
It's Mark because he's just like, this is your room?
Oh, this is your room?
Yeah. Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, it's nothing much.
Johnny shrugged as he watched Mark look around the open space, and Jane went up to the whiteboard to write something down.
Wait, who said it? Jane? Or Johnny?
This is confusing.
When's everyone's birthdays?
He asked, and the other two responded at the same time, so they had to repeat what they had said for him. Johnny could see he had wrote down all 3 of their birthdays at the top left of the board.
Did he
making Jaehyun 10 years old?
Okay. There. Oh my goodness, it was him. There, so no one forgets. Jaehyun, sorry.
Okay, say it.
Jaehyun then threw himself onto Johnny's bed and took a nap without even getting into the blankets, leaving Johnny at the mercy of Mark's incessant energy.
It was safe to say he knew a lot about Mark within a few hours.
Dang, it took them that long?
This already is just confusing, especially of what they're saying.
Well, it's good enough, though.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it's just supposed to be, there's going to be more workers coming in, and we don't know what it's going to be like, so... That's what I like about it. It's not, I believe it's not going to be about romance, and it's going to be like how they're going to...
Well, it already said that it's like family. I don't know why they would do something like that, because that would be weird.
Yeah. But like, it's going to be like interesting to know how they're all as kids going to like work inside of a cafe and just be in control the whole time.
Yeah, because they have to learn, like, because they're kids. You can't just be kids forever.
Yeah, and what I didn't like was that
You don't know who's talking.
Yeah.
Or that they say it after it. So what was your expectations before you even read this first part?
I don't really have it. I just didn't want it. I mean,
What did you think was gonna happen first?
Well, I don't really think that much of it because it's just the introduction.
I didn't know that they were gonna be his cousins.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I thought they were kind of gonna be some randoms, like he was gonna go pick up some coffee or get a restock or something, and then he's gonna run into them, but then it didn't happen like that. They're related to him.
I think next, then Johnny's probably going to,
start liking Mark.
Yeah, and also he's gonna probably wake up Jaehyun and wake them up at, an early time in the day, so they can start working, and he's gonna teach them. Right away. I would. Oh, wait. What?
Well, nothing bad really happened yet, so I guess it's, good, if you would want to read it.
Yeah. And that was it for What Tax a Reader.
Yeah. So, bye. See you later with another reading of the next part.
Or of another book, and then you'll come back to this one. Bye, everyone.